Poor CZ boy.
Welcome, everybody, to the Art of Lore show.
Oh yeah, I forgot we're doing that.
Ah, hello, yes, we are here.
Here we are again.
Oh, for more fun and excitement on everybody's favorite day of the week, Monday. All right, we kick right over to the other screen. Get out of here. Hello, everybody. Hello. Welcome. For it is us, Art of Lore show. I, your fair artist, shall be painting a thing for you to watch. As
Is it
the
a good
Magos and the Codiseer explain the lore of another thing, not related to the thing I'm painting, most likely.
We have not done that in a while. I don't know. Maybe we're high. Maybe it's marbling.
Marble, what the fuck?
We don't know what he's talking about either, folks.
Where am I gonna put this lid? I'll put it over here now. All right. So we're just gonna make it simple and sweet. We had our Inquisitorial Reject show last night, and these poor boys went through hell trying to kill one enemy. It was pretty entertaining, actually.
We had hell fighting demons.
I'm gonna chop that up.
Undersell our suffering.
I'm gonna chop it up, and make it a separate video, where it's literally just them trying to destroy a demon. Oh, there the thing decided to work. That's cool. Now it's working. Where they tried to fight a demon, and it was a slog. I'm gonna just the whole time from when the demon shows up to when it is finally killed. I'm just gonna make that a YouTube video. No editing, no nothing, just raw footage of the hell that ensued of them trying to take out one demon that turned into two demons.
I gotta say though, Tark MVP.
Keeping everybody alive.
Leroy, damn it, the DPS of Doom.
Oh man.
Only fucker who did any damage to the demons, in my humble opinion.
I shot it
I'll
once.
say when you guys were able to hit it.
I was the only one fucking hitting the sumbitch.
I shot it once.
Besides the one time.
Okay, I am not made. Tark is not made to fight. Tark is made to heal.
Yes, we know.
Mixing my paint.
Oh, you're mixing white again?
Not white. I will have to mix white though, depending on how long this takes. Okay. Okay. You guys still there?
Yeah, we're here.
I was saying
We're
it got
waiting for
really
you.
quiet.
I thought you were going to say something more.
Yeah, we didn't know you were done yet.
About what? I'm just mixing paint.
Always
Oh.
stuff.
Anyways, Bob, how about you hop off your game and talk about what we're doing?
I've been off my game for the last 15 minutes, Alan.
Lies and bullshit.
Listen,
Says the
banana
one
fucker.
who's hiding on Discord.
I hide on Discord so I don't hear any noises.
He
Uh-huh.
hides on he hides on Discord, but forgets to hide on Steam, so we always know what he's doing.
Shut up.
Nobody knows I'm playing game.
Gets a ping. What the fuck says, Alan, come join us, you fucking noob. How did they
What are we
know
talking
I'm
about today,
lying?
Bobo?
Psykers. And their jobs.
So the horrible time to be a psyker.
So we're gonna learn of how valuable the Psyker is to the modern Imperium.
And why and how hated they are a lot. So you have something valuable without resenting it.
Hated? That's nonsense. Who would hate a Psyker?
I'll give you
I
a
know,
hint.
they don't summon
It's-
demons. I summon demons by healing people.
It starts with
It's
black.
true, you do.
It starts with black and ends with
What?
What?
Black Templar.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Where did you
You
think that
just
was
gotta
going?
be, you gotta be a little bit more careful with what you got going on there, bud.
Yeah.
I'm perfectly careful. It's not my fault you jackasses went somewhere horrible with that.
I mean, if that's what you want to believe.
For shame, guys. For shame.
You know, we'll go with that, Bob.
I can't believe you believe this way. But yes, today we are speaking of the disciplines and the duties of the sanctioned psyker.
So these are sanctioned psychers, so they're for sure known as a psycher.
Yes.
They got their brain license.
Yes, they have their brain license.
Okay. That's good.
Yes, it is. Judging, especially since if you don't have your brain license and you get found out, you tend to get shot.
Not
Repeatedly.
fed. You don't become feed for a higher power?
Oh, if you're unlucky. But yes, the psychic foci. There are many duties of the Imperial Psyker. From healer to battle mage. From divinate or oracle to glorified telephone.
Glorified telephone.
Glorified telephone. I like that one.
We will be speaking of the duties of the Psyker. And Psykers fall under 5 major disciplines. You have biomancy, deviation, pyromancy, telekinesis, and telepathy. And those are the primary ones. There are others like demonology, theology, Libris, techromancy, geokinesis. Yes, techromancy. Sanguinary, tempestus, umbranancy, promethe. I hate how that one's pronounced.
Pyromancy.
Dominus, storm speaking, vermin speaking, and empathy.
Vermin speaking?
Yes, vermin speaking, Alan.
Oh god, the fucking Skaven are in this fucking game, or in Warhammer
They've
40K.
always existed, Alan. You can't get
Everything
rid of
is canon.
You can't escape the Great Skaven Empire.
I want an everything is canon meme. We gotta get one of those made. And I want it to be like a big custody, like big titty custody waifu. And we'll just say everything is canon. It'll be like the little trademark, be like under like everything is canon, like a button.
We're not even sure that's going to stay canon from what the new rumor mill is.
Oh,
What,
are they
female custodians?
are they turning on the redaction machine?
Apparently, according to some people, I've seen it bouncing around on Reddit all day. Apparently, this was something a certain bigwig group wanted if they were going to produce a show for GW.
Female custodians.
They wanted originally female Space Marines. This was the compromise. Suffice to say, it's never a good sign when your chief financial officer dumps 3/4 or 3/3 or 2/3 of their fucking entire stock and then quits the company. Never a good sign.
Well, the whole thing with the whole female custodians and female space marine thing, I'm totally fine with female custodians. I don't care. I'm not
Just
that
don't fucking lie
crazy.
to me about it.
Just don't take away no female space marines. That's the No Girls Allowed clubhouse because I want my ball jokes. I can't not have the Gene Seed and the ball jokes. You can't take that from me, please.
The second you say that, we got 3 more viewers.
Gene Seed is stored in the balls.
But back on the topic of Psyker shenanigans. Ugh. The primary job we all know of a Psyker is your astro telepath, or as I just called it, a glorified telephone.
Ring ring. New telepath. Who this? Oh God.
Shameless plug to our Discord, by the way, if you want to see a picture of what generally a telepath will look like.
Oh, we doing picture time?
Yes, I am putting pictures down. The process of becoming an astro telepath tends to leave the poor bastard who suffers it a bit traumatized, if you will, because it requires you to be soulbound to the Emperor.
Whoa.
Ooh.
The process
Oh.
tends to, how do I say this? It basically rewires a portion of their fucking brains.
It doesn't like turn them blind.
Yes, it causes blindness in almost all of them.
The Emperor's light is too bright, man.
It's like
Exactly.
you ever seen those million lumen flashlights?
The
Now
ones that
imagine that
cause
just
blindness in children.
yes. Now imagine somebody just flicking that on and off in your face 3, 4, 5 times.
Yeah, I can imagine that.
Hurting a bit.
That hurting a little bit. Yeah, causing that blindness.
It is incredibly traumatic for the poor bastards. Not all survive, and even fewer maintain their sanity through this event. Because because you're not just staring at the Emperor, you're looking at all the things the Emperor currently has a chokehold and is beating the shit out of.
Oh, so you're not just looking. So you're also looking at all the fucking demons he's beaten. His soul is beaten to death.
Yeah.
And ain't nobody there to tell you what it is. You just sees it.
These Psykers tend to be the ones who are adapted into the art of telepathy, the discipline of, where is it? God damn it. Telepathy, where they most likely, their
Telepathy, you
powers
mean?
will, yes, their powers will mostly coincide around psychic shrieking, dominating the minds of weaker foes.
Oh god, all I could think of is them just doing a fucking Banshee shriek and someone's head popping.
Yes, that happens.
He's
Turning
here.
would have been nice for us last night, reinforcing the fortitude of those who are already under the effects of fear with the power of mental fortitude. Puppet mastering unsuspecting foes into shooting their buddies, and to make
Be
yourself
like, hey, that motherfucker stole the cakes. You did what?
more,
Ah,
more along the lines of puppet mastery, where you basically physically turn the bastard, and he has no control.
oh god.
Oh,
Can
you
you
just
imagine?
straight up like, yeah, you turn on the PlayStation controller. You're like, all right, let's get going.
Yeah, that's puppet mastery. You have Terrify, which is just basically ooga booga booga. Tell me you fuckers have seen Courage the Cowardly Dog, and that reference was not lost.
Yes, we've seen
Yes,
Courage
yes,
the Cowardly
yes.
Dog.
I also saw the meme in the meantime.
I wasn't even going to mention that, but that meme was glorious, and it deserves more likes.
It made me laugh.
You have
I
the
didn't
ability
laugh.
Invisibility, which is a favorite of our good old friend Nick's. And then finally, Hallucinations. You can really screw with somebody's poor head.
Make him see shit.
Make them see Vietnam flashbacks. The next job we all know from the Imperial Psyker is the wonderful job that is what's known as a sanctioned psyker. The wonderful bit of being a combat psyker.
I just imagine how bad that must be being a combat fighter. Because you gotta somehow keep your sanity while also using your powers in the warp, while
Yeah.
there's fucking shit around you.
Yes, and they're mostly assigned to the commissar.
The commissar can shoot him in the back of the head if they're
For the sake of
speaking
so good,
gobbledygook.
yes. If you start speaking weird things and turning at your buddies, you're catching a bolt round to the back of their head. They get the nickname bolt magnets for this exact reason.
I don't know why. This reminds me of Kyle, you still watching Raptor, Rubik's Raptor?
Yeah.
Do you remember that one episode where they were doing the Age of Sigmar and the two fucking Inquisitors kept fucking executing the Psyker?
Yes.
Another thing that these Psykers do when they're eventually taken back to the Astra Telepathica is they can be tested and taught a different bit of power and become what's known as a Primus Psyker, where they can
A Primus?
yes, they can take the power of lesser Psykers and make it subservient to their own. When they rejoin the Astra Militarum, these Primus Psykers will often form what's known as a circle or a coven with other Psykers, able to perform feats that would normally be well outside their Psi rating. Because we went over Psi ratings, right?
Yeah. Not today, but we did a couple times.
Like a while back.
Now imagine a group of Imagine a group of Omicron Psykers being able to perform at the level of a Beta Plus. So a fairly weak Psyker able to literally pick up a goddamn Titan and throw it.
Well, damn.
So would they all like link themselves and like empty and go boo?
Yeah, it's basically imagine if you stuck 1,000 batteries together.
With the power of friendship.
With the power of friendship, I throw this tank.
And normally, this is the safest it will go in these covens. But there have been times where they have pushed it even beyond that regard.
And if you even have to burn the battery out.
Yeah, no, at this point, it's no longer safe for the Psykers. They tend to explode at this point. There's only one circumstance of somebody doing this and pushing their power deeper that it should go. And it's what normally happens when you banish a demon from your fucking soul as a Psyker.
But they can do it. But they can do it if they push themselves to the limit and with a group of friends.
Yeah, like maybe 3 dozen incredibly powerful Psykers. For those who don't know, the power ratings go basically from standard. You have, where is it? You have, where the hell is it? You have a Omega minus, which is anti-Psyker. Psi, which is an anti-Psyker. Rho is basically at the 0 rating. You have Phi, Omicron, which is 2, Z, which is 3, Null is 4, Mu is 5, Lambda is 6, Kappa is 7, Lota is 8, Theta is 9, 10 is Eta, Zeta is 11. I know it's not in order. Please don't punch me in the head.
Motherfucker!
Epsilon is 12. A Delta level Psyker is 13. A Gamma is 14. Beta is 15. And then you hit Alpha, which is a level 16 class Psyker.
Now, I'm pretty sure I could just go back and check this out to see if you actually said it or not, but did you say 12th?
A 12th level Psyker?
Yes.
No, I said 16th. About the Alpha?
I'm just confused.
There's a
Anyways,
shitload of levels of Psykers.
you guys
They are
aren't going to be too happy anyways.
Yeah, I know what Mama Bears did.
Because I now sound like this.
All right,
Mind you,
now that Kyle has been muted, continue on, Bob.
Alpha is basically the max a natural person can be pushed without augmentation. And it happens sometimes. You have Alpha Plus. An Alpha Plus, which is as powerful enough to basically just smite a world. Beta Plus is basically what happens when you throw a bunch of Psykers into a coven. And then you have Gamma Plus, which is basically what a certain incredibly powerful Xeno Psykers and Greater Demons can pull. And then you have the theoretical power levels.
Theoretical?
Yes, there is the... Let me see here. There's Delta Plus and Epsilon Plus. There's Zeta Plus. There's Eta Plus to Omega Plus. These are all theoretical shit, which require power. Different items to achieve this power.
Now, what level is the Emperor?
He is known as the only Alpha Plus Psyker. Stable Alpha Plus
Confirmed.
Psyker. Confirmed, yes. Ems and Magnus are the only 2 Alpha level Psykers that were natural. And for clarification, Ems was true deathing demons and basically fought all 4 Chaos Gods at once and made them hide. He stole their fire from them. So Psykers are no fucking joke when they're upset.
Well, when you're Emps level.
I say, it must be on your level, I assume.
Ragnar!
Tragor.
Oh, there you go.
Ah, he did it as Chipmunk.
That's right. Well done.
Another bit of a subclass, though technically not a Psyker in its own regard, requires a special mutation. Can you guess what I'm speaking of?
It's not being a Psyker, but being a anti-Psyker and null.
No. The other type of Psyker that the Imperium uses incredibly heavily.
Oh, Astropath.
We were just talking about the Astropath.
Navigator.
No, Navigator.
Yes,
Fuck.
Kyle. The
I got it mixed up.
Navigator.
I got it mixed up.
And Navigators are incredibly a rare Psyker. Type of Psyker, even though not considered Psykers. It's weird, okay?
They're not really Psyker, they're a mutant.
Yes, but their eye allows them to channel the warp unhindered. Like in regards of perfect example being our dear Zariel from last night, where he thinned the veil. Because he tears into the veil to literally open up and draw power from the warp, right?
Ease.
That doesn't happen with a navigator. They simply open the third eye, and that is a hole into warp that they can call upon at any time without risk. Well, any more risk than usual. So, incredibly powerful. Then you have the few is rare indeed to encounter this type of Psyker, but there are medical Psykers.
They're biomancers.
Yes, they tend to be assigned to Inquisitors. Because when you have the ability to, oh, Alan, you have a tumor. Touch, just watches the tumor just physically removes itself, and I fixed your lungs. That kind of shit.
The chipmunk makes it so great.
Biomancers are also the discipline that most Inquisitors lean into for several reasons. And I shall name them. Smite. Channeling bioelectricity that can zap through armor.
Also, Smite, the one that everyone always uses, is a biomancy ability.
Yes. There's your channeling bioelectricity. Then you have the ability known as the Iron Arm. You can literally transmute their flesh into a metal that is stronger than adamantium and to turn away bolt rounds.
You know, psychic powers, because fuck you, that's why.
Yes, a Psyker using this ability could literally walk right down the field of a heavy machine gun or heavy bolter fire and laugh. Well, and then he can proceed to beat your skull in with his iron hands.
Because fuck you, I'm a space wizard.
Exactly. Psykers are bullshit. Then you have the ability to enfeeble, which is basically imagine if you made somebody incredibly tired and sleepy. And you can reverse this effect on yourself. Oh, my arm is broken in 5 pieces. Let me simply use endurance and watch as my arm unbreaks itself.
Why? Because I can.
Oh, I'm feeling a little parched, a little tired. Let me cast Life Leech and power myself back up.
By stealing
life.
by stealing your life.
Then you have the ability that is the most dangerous and actually has cost the lives of many a unfortunate space marine, heretic and loyal alike, the power of what's known as warp speed. Imagine becoming the Flash as a Psyker.
I have a feeling it kind of just kills you by doing it.
No. Psykers
Oh.
can literally bend the the flow of time.
Oh.
And then you have the final ability, which is considered their master, which is known as hemorrhage. Focusing their mutant mind, they can literally make you have a brain aneurysm and have your head explode like a frag grenade.
What?
Yes.
Wow.
They can literally just make your head pop like that. What the hell was that movie? It was that stupid old one. Maybe Kyle's seen it. The highest guy's head just blows up and then fucking explodes.
I
I know it's not a lot of detail.
say that doesn't really help me narrow it down too much because all I can think of is rubber.
Wasn't that. Another fun ability is those who read the Imperial Tarot. These are known as diviners, which is also a fun little discipline of its own. You could basically the whole point of the Imperial Tarot is to peer into the future by basically asking the Emperor to pick a card.
God.
Psychically charged, psychically resonant cards. These cards include. Hang on, let me bring up the list.
Your Psyker comes with an asterisk. This is for entertainment purposes only.
Here we are. The Imperial Tarot. These actually were released at one point, and holy shit, was it an expensive set.
Let me guess, you bought it, Bob.
No, I don't. And I couldn't afford it because they were all crystal cards.
Damn.
And I think the whole set was like $1,200.
Damn.
Like, they were stupid expensive. The tarot consists of the High Priest, the Emperor / the God Emperor, the Harlequin, the Inquisitor, the Assassin, the Space Marine, the Squat, the Demon, the Hulk, the Warped Renegade, the Galaxy, the Star, the Knight, the Sword, the Emperor's Throne, the Eye of Horus, the Great Host, the Shattered World, the Gothic Lens, the Great Eye, the Despoiler, Gilliman's Wrath, the Blind Seer, the Extinguished Star, the Nova, the Lords of Terra, the Young Warrior, the Dishonored Scion, the Fortress of Faith, the Silver Door, the Crone, the Pilgrim, the Lightning Tower, the Ragged Fool, the Executioner, the Candle, the Supplicant, and the Lord of Swords. And literally, a Psyker will be able to pick these 4 cards, or 3 cards, and deviate what it means. Spoiler alert, what do you think happens when you pull to the spoiler?
Death.
Chaos.
The galaxy burns, a figure stands in ancient power armor, wraithed in a billion screaming souls that encircle him like mist. And his right gauntlet, Holy Terra blackens and crumbles. A demigod's blood drips from the talons. And the dim reaches the vision, almost an afterthought. A distant howling light fades into darkness and silence. The figure smiles for the first time in 10,000 years. That's the picture. One draw of the Despoiler card is the Bane of Light, the truest indicator of coming loss and unavoidable bloodshed for the Imperium, usually at the hands of chaos. When inversed, the card represents a rival for the Despoiler, someone destined to stand against the machinations of their arch traitor of the trade, their Abaddon. This card has only been pulled inverse in 3 times.
Let me guess, one of them is the 13th Black Crusade.
Well, it was depicted when basically during the Gothic War, Lord Solar Macarius basically drove Lord Solar Macarius basically. No, not Lord Solar Spire. Jesus, Lord Admiral Spire drove chaos out. It was drawn at the end of the 13th Black Crusade when all seemed lost, and one fucker's pulling the tarot, and he pulls Gilliman's Wrath, the God Emperor, and the spoiler inversed. So everybody's like, I don't know what this means, but I think it's good. Because normally this would not be a time for good things. And then 10 minutes later, you see Gilliman in the skies of Holy Terror goes, it was a good thing. So yes, a diviner will basically read the Imperial Tarot and deviate the future from it. So it tends to be both good and bad. These poor bastards, imagine having to tell everybody the bad news. Yeah, a 13th Black Crusade is coming. Like the famous, I think the famous combo is the spoiler, the Eye of Horus, and I can't remember the third one, the Demon, which normally signifies a Black Crusade. And it's never a fun time when you draw that fucker.
Yeah, I can kind of guess why.
So, and imagine you literally have the ability to just click, 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 click. Oh no. But
I got a
being
question though. How often do the fuckers get killed for their for be like, I have a bad calling? Shit. Dab.
not often. Because
I think it does happen sometimes.
Because diviner, oh, not as often as you think. Diviners are a rare discipline of Psyker. It's not often you get an actual Psyker who is a diviner.
So no matter how bad it is, you have to just grin and like, fuck, I can't kill him because I'm angry.
Yeah, it's one of those, I'm going to walk away now and throw something else.
Don't shoot
Have
the
a
messenger.
Yeah, basically, because you don't want to shoot your guy who's telling you in the future, like, boss, something bad's about to happen. I mean, I know certain corporate people do like to do that, but Inquisitors don't.
Most of the time.
No, never. Because you want to know what happens when you tend to shoot a diviner? It tends to lead the Astro Telepathica to look at you and go, I'm not giving you more Psykers. You stupid.
You stupid fuck.
And fun fact, the Astra Telepathica won't tell an Inquisitor no. They will simply manipulate the strands of fate that have the Inquisitor, how should I say, a falling anvil will fall at the wrong place at the wrong time.
You will be dealt with.
Exactly. The powers of a diviner include the ability to foreboding. Thanks to their psychic gifts, they're able to literally change, let's say they could literally see a bolt round going through your head 10 seconds before it happens and just shove you out of the way, thus preventing that future. You have precognition. Ugh, I hate. Or
Precognition.
Thank you.
Man, I have the lisp and I can say that.
No, I fucking hate it. I have trouble, okay?
You gotta remember,
It's
Bob
literally
has
the-
the strunks.
Shit it. The ability to predict paths
Ain't
of
that right,
bullets and
Ragagoo?
swords While using this ability, if they were to focus their witch sight even more closely, they can guide their aim to basically make it bullshit. Would be the perfect example. You know, some guy ricochets 10 times, their gun 10 times, and it fucking hits somebody in the head. That's the kind of power they could call forth. AKA aimbot. They can call a bot aimbot. The power of misfortune is also at their command. AKA, you're about to have a bad case of bad luck, asshole. Trip, slip, punch, self-stab.
Damn.
You're about to be an orc player.
Yes, you're about to have to roll a lot of sixes. Then you have the ability of what's known as perfect timing. They can predict the actions of their foes down to the millisecond. And with this power, ambushes become incredibly dangerous. Then you have the Scryer's Guide, which is what I just described, which was basically reading the Imperial Tarot. And that is considered an incredibly powerful ability to read the tarot. Accurately, I should say. Any jackass can flick, 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 flick the cards.
If you got someone that can actually do it, it's rare.
Yeah, somebody who can actually use it properly, it's oh no. That's why you don't shoot the diviner.
No matter how angry you are.
Because otherwise an anvil might find its way to your crotch.
Oof.
And then a piano to your head. Finally, and personally, one of my favorite other abilities is a favorite of the Redemptionists. Yes, Redemptionists will put up with Psykers, my ladies and gentlemen, but only if they throw fire. The power of pyromancy.
The power of second-degree burns.
More like ninth degree burns, Kyle. You're just nothing but charred bone. Their first basic power is known as flame breath. Basically,
Well, sorry, Bob. You gotta wait 12 minutes.
why?
Uh-oh. What happened?
What happened?
By the way, hello, Ash.
Ash, what did you do?
I think
Don't worry about
I think something might be on cooldown.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
that's why I said 12 minutes. No, I'm not gonna wait. Goodbye.
Chipmunk is on cooldown. Yep.
What I thought was happening. The power of biomancy. Flame breath, or should I just call it Uncle Iroh mode?
Hmm.
Basically, just a torrent of fucking psychically generated flames just shoots from your mouth and eyes, engulfing the target. Then you have Fiery Storm. Bullets and shells pass straight through the pyromancer as they transform into, and I shit you not, an incandescent being of living warp fire, striking out at their foes and setting their souls ablaze.
so you just become fucking fireman.
Yeah, so there's also a caveat to this. Gentlemen, you know how I mentioned to you that there is what happens when you remove a demon from somebody's soul?
Yes.
How it creates what's known as an incorruptible spirit?
Yes.
This can be done for Psykers, and it modifies their powers. An incorruptible soul pyromancer can literally sear a demon out of existence, as in true death it.
Because fuck you, that's why.
Well, basically, when you become a incorruptible soul, you no longer have to stare through the haze that is the warp. You see it as the Emperor sees it. The Well of Souls. And you have the big black-haired Emperor himself behind you going, kick his ass, Seabass. Then you have the ability of Fire Shield, able to basically create a wall of flames that can just disintegrate bullets. My favorite one is they can basically just force you to spontaneously combust.
Spontaneous human combustion? Just
Yes, the pyromancer can just stare at you angrily and you melt or incinerate or explode. And even funnier, a psyker starts singing a song. You think this is a fun time, right, guys?
mm-hmm.
He starts getting a little brighter, and it starts getting a little warmer. And he finishes his song, and it's like a fucking super flashbang going off in your face.
The power of the sun.
Yes, the power is called Sunburst. And then you have the Kamehameha ability, which is called the Molten Beam.
Molten beam.
A psyker clasps his hands together.
T
turns
minus
them
8
out-
minutes.
Okay, gotta finish it up in 8 minutes. Gotcha.
I'm gonna ban. About the ban.
You get a timeout, Ash.
A white hot beam of energy bursts from the palms, melting armor to slag and vaporizes flesh. This is also incredibly dangerous if you're in a tank. Because, fun fact, gentlemen, Molten Beam don't give a fuck about armor.
Well, yeah, it's kind of a fucking melta almost.
It is Melta. It will literally just eat through metal. It will eat through the armor of your power armor. Of your tank, even. And then you have telekinetics, which tend to be used mostly around as manual help and a jester of sorts. Because who's better at juggling than the guy who can make it go where he wants it to go? Am I right?
You're not wrong.
Their powers include the ability to assail, which is basically just tear a rock from the ground and shit whip it at the foe. A power I will simply refer to as Squish, which does
Squish.
exactly as you think. It's called Crush. You can basically make a psychic, a target basically just basically
I can make
ground
meat
into powder.
cubes.
Yes.
Yes.
The Gate of Infinity, which punches a corridor through the rolling Imperium, allowing it to cover great distances in a blink of an eye, aka teleport. No. Teleport would imply just going from a instant transmission would probably be a better description.
Just boom, I am here now.
Make a weapon jam like a bastard, basically, aka I'm gonna mess with the internals of your precious machines.
How fucking dare they?
You have Shockwave, which basically Alakazam, Alakazane, Kami Kami Ha, get away from me.
All right, gotta mix white. Well, not white. It's gray. I have to scale up.
Telekinetic Telekine Dome, which is basically a bubble shield. And then tear a fucking hole in reality by making basically a warped black hole and shit whipping it called the Vortex of Doom.
I cast manual breathing.
Yes, we're talking all about the wizards. But that's the
Space
major
wizard.
disciplines. Are you ready to hear about the weird ones?
Let's do it.
Sanguinary, which is only really practiced by the
Tenth
cult.
of an hour remaining. Getting really into it.
Alan, reset the clock.
Reset the hour. Reset. All right, let's do it.
Sanguinary, which is only used by Psykers of the Blood Angels, and that's all their blood shenanigans, like their blood spears, the wings, all that shenanigan. You have Techromancy, which is basically it will remotely operate the machines with my mind. They can commune with machine spirits. Suck it, Alan. I don't need to do some fancy things. I just go say hi.
You know, this just sounds like a lot of tech heresy to me.
And this is a
That sounds like
ability-
you using some earbuds instead of some headphones there, Bob. Sounds an
Yeah.
awful lot like tech heresy.
It can't be tech heresy. You want to know why?
Hmm.
This one's used by the Iron Warrior or the Iron Hands. You know, the
Tech
guys
heresy.
who make all the fun shit from Mars.
Tech heresy.
Ask Mars how the last time it went when they tried to accuse the Medusians as of tech heresy.
Tech heresy.
Their powers include the blessing of the machine god, which aka just causes the machine spirit to become hyper. The fury of
Hyper?
Medu. Yeah, and it wakes it up faster. You have Play Steel or Size Steel armor, which summons warp energy and binds it to Size Steel that coats the armor and skin of tanks and allies, able to deflect at higher power levels Titan class weaponry. The power of Reforge, a chant to make a machine spirit repair itself. Self-repair itself. And then the ability to basically... How to describe this one? Turn it, basically make it shoot its masters, aka, hey, machine spirit, they called you mean. Hey, you wanna know who are notable techromancers, Alan?
Huh.
The Emperor.
And
Yeah,
the Emperor.
Delia Siren. The
I
current
was
guardian-
waiting for more, and
I
didn't.
thought you were just. I thought you were making like a joke, like it was just the Emperor, but you're gonna like do this pause.
No, no.
But he was being right. Just the Emperor.
Yep,
That's
but
it.
basically the motorable one. These ones aren't important. It's just some random Iron Hands librarian, a tech witch, and what the fuck is this? Delilah. Oh, Great Crusade. Oh, she's the chick the Emperor told to keep track of the thing that the tech priest don't like us talking about in Mars.
The Void Dragon.
Oh, the nothing.
The Void Dragon, yes.
Shut the fuck up. There's no such thing as a void dragon.
Yes, and you also have working legs.
You know, I do now.
He keeps playing with that fucking skateboard.
Granted, I don't know for how long, but I have working legs for now. Never mind. I don't anymore. Fuck you, Kyle.
I took his skateboard away.
You have vermin speaking, which is basically telling rats to do things for you.
Beat the
And
rats.
then you have demonology, which is basically the discipline of the powers of against demons. These include banishment, instability, sanctuary, teleportation, the vortex of chaos. I don't know how that's banishing demons, but okay. Summon the warp power and summon the void.
Just void. Just fuck you. I'm making the void now.
Yes, it literally drags a small breach into the warp and tears away a tiny piece of reality and drags it into the immaterium.
That does not sound like a good time for anybody inside of it.
I'll give you 3 guesses who the ones who use this psychic discipline are.
Inquisitors.
Inquisitors and the Grey fucking Knights. They also have the ability to Sanctuary, which basically is a null field for the cheap.
What's
Which is
half
actually-
of 4? Got
Instability.
countdown going.
And Theomancy is also another ability that's used to fuck with demons. Confound demons, seal warp breaches, and then basically strike demons with faith. It's faith-based demonology.
Guess
then
what
you
time it is,
have-
guys?
That's the end of the show. Have a good night, guys. Peace.
It is time!
Bob is not having this shit. He fucking left.
I'll say, Bob, you guys are gonna make me up the cooldown on that, aren't you?
Yes. Once a show.
Once a show.
I'm being serious. I think Bob is now permanently gone.
Did he actually? Oh, he bit me. His little guy's gone. His little
Yeah, he
guy-
just straight up
Once every
left.
3 shows.
Oh, there it is. There's this guy.
No, we will not lower the cost and remove the cooldown. You're fucking hilarious, Ash.
Lower the cost and remove the cooldown.
How about no?
I actually had to add some cooldowns, so that was fun.
Yeah,
But
we're
yeah.
about to add more. We're about to make the cooldown even more.
We already had one person ruin things. We don't need to have more people ruin more
I didn't
things.
think I'd have to add cooldowns on that stuff, on the, what was it, the stream alerts or whatever? I can't remember what it was, but I had to.
I
Oh yeah,
understand a
didn't like wasn't
fucking
it like
word.
during a show like Ash wrote? No, it was Greenleaf fucking spammed it like 4 times.
Yeah, Greenleaf was spamming the Blood for the Blood God during their Inquisition show or narrative, so I had to time them out, and now I had to up the cooldowns on them.
Whoa. So any more?
But-
What else, Kyle?
There's also the regular astropath instead of the astrotelepath, which is more of a long distance. Basically, you're sending pictograms to tell people what you mean. So imagine you get a picture, Alan, in your head, right? You're picturing it. Imagine you get the thing of a bunny and a fox and a cage.
Yes.
Most people would go, "What the fuck's that supposed to mean?" You know, oh, there's a boarding party heading towards this planet over here and there. How the
Does-
fuck do you just know that? I have training.
I have been trained how to. I have a certain particular set of skills.
And that is astropathy, which is basically just faster than light communication. instead of being short range, where it's basically person or world to world, it's more across system to system. And this normally requires an astropathic choir. And those are the regular humans psychers of the Imperium.
Oh,
There is one that I
question
know
for you,
somebody
Bob.
mentioned.
Oh, hold on. I got a question for you, but I'll ask you when I'm no longer chipmunk.
There is,
I forgot I'm chipmunk.
Talk about it later, Kyle. We clearly can't understand you.
I don't
Anyways,
know
Bob,
a
you were saying?
fucking word that you just said. I know it was mentioned, but I have found no information on it. Apparently, in the one of the new books, it's mentioned instead of it is a wombat. Do not insult a wombat by calling it a chipmunk.
It's a tactical wombat.
Oh, okay.
He's my emotional support wombat. Thank you. It's the only way I get through putting up with you folks. As I was saying, I know it was mentioned. I haven't found any info on it, but apparently in one of the newer books, it's mentioned instead of using a Galar field chip, a part of the warp drive, apparently they knock a psyker unconscious.
Put him in a coma, and he
They put him in a
dreams safety.
and apparently that fucking works. I don't know how. I don't know what book this is mentioned. What the fuck would a wombat voice be like?
I don't know. I don't want to find out.
I'm going to find out right now. What does a wombat sound like?
This is what a wombat sounds like.
That's
No,
not
this-
what a wombat.
Yes,
This is better.
this is the wombat noise. I'm a wombat. I eat wombat things.
Anyways, Kyle, Bob, what were we talking about?
I got a question for Bob.
Yes.
Bob, you watching Chipmunk with an Australian accent? Anyways, so this gun on the side of this tank, it looks like it's got
Yes.
like some like plasma layering to it.
That's actually Volkite.
So what color is that?
Bright fucking orange.
Orange, and does it glows like plasma?
It glows like plasma, but it's
All right.
bright orange.
All right, I just want to know where I'm putting my white. That's all I want to know.
Please keep your weight off my models.
What, Bob? I didn't hear you.
I said, please.
I think you
keep
disappeared or something.
Please keep your Am I off?
I can't hear Bob, Kyle.
I'm just
Is
gonna go
everything
ahead
okay?
and put my white on your model.
Yeah,
bitch.
put your white on it because we
No,
can't hear
man,
Bob.
pop back up. I didn't see myself popping up. I was like, son of a bitch, did I mute myself in Discord
Again?
again? But yes, it's supposed to be Volkite chargers on the side.
Okay.
I think I went with that. Is that that's the Caesarian, so that should have the,
This is the smaller one out of the two.
the Sicarian.
I'm gonna do the bigger one after the smaller one because I have a picture to go off of reference for the smaller one, and then I'll use the smaller one to reference the bigger one when I get it all painted up here.
I appreciate
I'm trying to
you.
get
It
my
looked good
backlog
already.
of commissions done. I've had Bob's tank sitting on my shelf for months.
But it's always been somebody else's models that had to get done first. First Rizuki's.
Oh, no.
Also, I
Hey,
haven't
Howard.
had a lot of hobby time, and I have not been around a lot lately. I know that
I know it.
for a lot of you guys.
I don't hate you for it.
The reason why is because I have a project going on in my house. I'm actually in the process of building some rooms and stuff. So I haven't had a lot of hobby time, a lot of streaming time. I haven't really shown a lot of face online because I've been kind of busy with that the past like month or so. So that's the reason why I haven't been around. But hopefully once that gets taken care of and everything settles down, I could be around again more than I was or back to how it used to be. I don't know.
Hey, Kyle, I have another idea. That'd be kind of cool if you want to try it. And for the show.
Do you want to discuss it here live, or you want to discuss it in the?
We can discuss it
Court?
live.
Okay, sure.
So, what if we get the Pharaohness and the Mrs. Magos to try and do a game
Oh, to verse each other?
versus each other? Both of them have no idea how to play the game, and they just two of them duke it out.
I think I'd be pulling my teeth out.
Well, now, how would we do this? Would we do this actual live, or would we do this on
Tabletop Simulator.
the tabletop simulator?
Yeah, Tabletop Simulator.
I mean,
I think that'd be a kind of a fun thing.
we might have to do a quick one off to the side to see about how they could handle tabletop simulator, because I don't know how well she could manage to navigate that app.
Oh, well, then okay. Then what about Tabletop Simulator live? Either one.
I mean, we could definitely do live if I could figure out a way to record it.
Hey, Kyle.
But
what are you doing
I don't know how
painting
well.
bounce models? You should be out there cracking skulls, finding Space King.
What are you doing? Finding Space King. Space King!
He's
I put
readying
that in the
armory.
minis section of our Discord. If anybody wants to join our Discord and check out minis and stuff, we find random things up there. Besides what we're working on, we'll also put random shit up there. And I found a little Space King model that somebody made and I put it in the mini showcase. Like, of course somebody made the fucking guy from Space King. One of the ultramarine looking guys. Had me laughing.
So, on unpopular topics, female Primarchs, which one would you smash?
I
in the Discord?
already told you I lose my skin.
You could do some skin privileges.
I would lose my skin for the female Conrad. I'm not gonna lie. Female Corvus Corax, yes.
Above opinion, female Mortarian.
Female Stinky?
It's just I like the hair swoop.
You know,
That and female Vulcan. I don't know. She's just hot.
She just hot. Put a ding.
No, I'm gonna say something that's gonna shock you, gentlemen.
Logar.
Yeah, Logar.
Boom. Called
The
it.
female Logar?
I don't know. It does something for me.
I had to go. I had.
I like
don't know
buddies.
either.
I like buddies and things to your Courage the Cowardly Dog reference. Buddy,
they're
Courage solos them.
Just remember that pink little dog fought things that he had no business fighting, and he won
And he
every
won.
time. Oh, the things I do for love.
I got the bonus one in there too. Like there's the Legion of the Damned one. Did you guys see that?
Yeah, I saw
Yes.
that.
I thought that was pretty slick. I saw the Legion of the Damned one in there. I'm like, there's a bonus in there.
Something tells me there's somebody you're not gonna go. These fucking degenerates is why our hobby has fallen.
Say what you will. Female Conrad Kurz. I gotta get back on General. There we go.
I will say only one thing: female Vulcan, because I bet they'd probably be the best goddamn hugs any of us have received our entire lives.
Oh hell yeah.
That's the only one that will actually love you back. Like Conrad's just gonna take my skin.
But it'll give you the best 10 seconds of you ever had, though.
Oh, that reminds
If
me.
I can
found
make it to
something
10
earlier.
seconds.
We're all fucking degenerates.
Yes. but it's funny.
Bob, you're the worst out of all of us. You got like a thing for the uwu.
I don't have a thing for the fucking ooh. That shit hurts my soul.
Especially the Ubu guy.
Ugh.
Yeah, by the way, fun fact. I know a lot of people, like, even my Mrs. Magos was also saying that Ubu guy, she went to school with him also, and just every time I say anything about him, she just cringes.
It's almost like it was soul wrenching.
Oh, Bob, there's also something I'm going to try with the white new So your model will be the first guinea pig for it?
Hit me.
Because it was going to be my my Doomsday cannon with the Doomsday arc, but I ended up not getting that far, and I need to get your tanks because they're on the backlog. So your tanks are going to be it. I'm pretty sure it's going to come out good. I think I know what I'm doing.
I have
How did
faith.
that song go again? Something rar? I can't remember.
Please stop.
If anybody can find out where Yuki is and ask Yuki, she might know.
I will literally.
Oh, I know
pay
where
you
it
to-
is.
I will pay you the fuck off. I'm begging at this point.
Ever since we had that collab with Yuki.
I'm so glad I wasn't there.
No, you were there. You just didn't stick around long enough to suffer.
Yeah, because I went home. I went to bed.
Yeah, you took off and Bao took your place. Bao had to deal with it.
And I am not sorry.
I said, I told you, Alan, you reminded her of that fucking guy. She'll cringe.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I think she had 1 or 2 classes with her. I had fucking 6.
Him.
It.
That thing. It scares me.
But that thing scares me. You made me suffer in your place, and it was glorious.
Uh,
Oh, did we? I can't
say it,
remember if
Bob,
we
but I was the one who
mentioned.
paid for it.
Did we mention about next week about what we might be playing? Did we mention that on stream, or did we just talk about it? I can't remember.
Talk about what? I don't
About
remember.
maybe us playing Outlast at some point.
Oh, you said that in the beginning of the show.
See, I couldn't remember if we said it in the show or not, or if it was during our setup.
No, you said it. You said it in the show.
Okay, yeah, because we might be doing that some point next week. We're not sure if it'll be a Monday or a
I still
weekend.
love how we did the test one, and me and Bao literally played an entire game of chess while Kyle watched.
Yes, you were literally just sitting there playing chess, and I watched you guys play chess.
And that was the episode I had to skip away early.
Oh no! We didn't
Get a chance to stream it. We were going to stream, but it ended up being too late, so we ended up not streaming. So we didn't stream.
Yeah, we just
that.
did a test run.
And Bob had to go help somebody break into a room, break into a building.
Yeah, because Bob, and we all know that it was just Bob literally left because he didn't want to play.
No, I wish that was it. Gentlemen, may I direct your attention to the general?
I say, is the episode over and we're just bullshitting?
Kind of. I've run out of shit to do. We've covered all the disciplines.
Oh, there
all
ain't
the
nothing
regular
wrong
stuff.
with shooting the shit a little bit. Gives me more time to paint, spread my white all over this model.
Kyle, can I get your attention to the Discord quickly?
General?
The general.
Yes, I'm looking at the general. I see a man in a cloak with no eyes staring at me. Or
At the bottom.
whiteout eyes.
The meme.
Oh, meantime. Okay, I don't look at the meantime. Oh, what do you got here?
Do you recognize that scene?
Isn't that the
Oh my
frog that
God.
isn't that the frog that explodes?
Yes, that's
Do not boop the Mary Suicide Bomber.
Why is there one on my head?
TTS was ahead of its time, and I'm sad that it's gone.
Oh, look,
God.
a chipmunk, guys. Ash put a chipmunk in the meantime.
You know what?
Please do not boop the Mary Suicide Bomber.
You know what? Not bad looking.
Bob approves?
Of the chick, not the chipmunk.
Oh, okay.
That Bob approves of the chipmunk.
Shut the fuck up. Silence. Silencia. But yeah, I've kind of run out of shit for the Psykers. So next week we'll be talking about another Sabbath's Worlds topic.
Oh, I have a question.
Hit me with it.
What level would Zane be?
He is still a
No, no,
You
no, no,
said-
not in our Sundays, not in the show Sunday, in our personal one.
Oh,
Dude, dude,
our Saturday one that we do in person.
Oh, you mean how he Uber smite shit?
Yeah, how he literally threw a fucking Thunderbird into the ground full of goddamn plague marines.
Yeah, he's bordering on gamma to beta class level psyker.
I'm just gonna manipulate gravity and literally cause this Thunderbird to crash into the ground, and only one plague marine survived.
And the barely at that.
Don't worry, I just need a few more witnesses. That's all I need is a few more witnesses, and I can take care of your psyker on your Saturdays.
Speaking of which, that book getting transferred over to you. Well,
Yes,
Kyle?
we have the redacted records one for the Foundry now. I did implement it.
Good.
So I can now
Bob.
put you guys through a Space Hulk.
Might as well.
I can now shift my focus somewhere else.
It's Zephyr.
We already suffered though.
More.
I might have to do more demons now. I actually was only going to do the one round of demons. Now I'm going to do something else, but goddamn, I might go back to demons. You guys have so much
please
fun
don't.
with demons.
Please don't.
Alan?
We don't do well with corruption.
The first thing you're going to do next Sunday is roll a tech check to make me a 12-gauge bolt.
The anti-demon weapon.
Alakazam, Alakazane. No, wait. Fiddly dee, fiddly doo. No, fiddly dad. I am trying my best. My best is just bad. It's not fun to suffer against demons.
Oh,
I mean, somehow I came out of it fucking unscathed at full health.
Well, I got one coat on everything. I got one coat of the blue, one coat of the white. So she's getting there.
Yippee.
So I don't know how you do your models, Bob, but I'm going to kind of give you a rundown, and I'll give a rundown to you, the viewers, the chat here, with this tank that we're working on. So he got Volkite blasters here, so I'll try to look up to try to make them as close to normal as possible. 'Cause I don't know if you're a box art guy or what, but I'll try to make it more lore friendly.
Okay. Kyle, I can't paint for shit.
I got the
Anything
blue,
you can do is going to be better.
white. I'm gonna have the treads will be silver. I also do the bottom of my tanks. I cannot stand an unpainted bottom. Then I'll have the lead belcher on everything here, and then I will have I'll do the top separate. I'm going to try to do a glow effect on the light. I'm going to do glow effects on the Volkite blasters. And then for the engine, I actually like to do burning. So I'll make it look like, like it's hot metal at the top and then it's cooling down. So it looks like
I like
it's
that.
actually, I do that with my miniguns. I don't know if I have my guy here. Yeah, so this one, you can't really see it on here, but it's kind of hard to see here. But I have it's silver and then it gets to a yellowish brash and then goes down to a more bluish purple for the cooldown for the weapon burn. My knight has it. You can see it really well on my knight that I made. I painted my my Xenos blade, my knight. It should be in the mini showcase somewhere and on the Instagram. I think I actually took a picture of just the minigun also. That burn is pretty slick. But I'd like to do that on the engine exhaust. And then I plan on, after everything's all done, I plan on making it pretty if this thing's fucking, you want this thing to be 10,000 years old, right? So I'm going to try to get some grime on it. We're going to get some, we'll get some weathering going on it, chipping, weathering and stuff. And then we're going to put a bunch of band-aids on it, aka purity seals. Same with your other
The
one.
idea for it was going to be basically that they hold it out of the old armory when Gilman came back.
So we're going to have it so it's been sitting in storage for a while.
It's basically been sitting in storage years.
So that's the plan with this guy here and your other one, because you have this one also.
Ooh, the Kratos.
And this one's bigger. This one's definitely bigger in our size comparisons. I see you got whatever gun is on top of this one looks like a smaller version on the side of this tank.
Yeah, that's a. I want to say that's the Nova Cannon, or that might be the Volkite Cannonade.
And then you got the big Volkite looking cannon here. This I like that I could take these off, which I like doing that. It makes it a little easier to get to everything. Smoke launchers. I see we got the bolters here and everything, and then we got like the bulldozer cow pusher looking thing. So basically, once I get this one done, I'll run onto this one, your little commander guy here, and yeah, we'll get your tanks run up for you. I'll be able to get your tanks to you a lot easier than get Yuki's hers.
Yeah, do we still need to mail those to
I
Yuki?
still have to ship them off. They're still sitting here on the
Why are they still
on the
sitting?
rack.
Why?
Because shipping costs money.
What?
So if you'd
We
like to
made-
donate to the channel or sub,
So you can please donate so you can get our models.
For fuck's
Yuki can
sakes.
stop pointing the gun at me. I still have to stop in at I got like a local UPS FedEx store. One's closer than the other. I just gotta go there, get a box, get a bunch of stuff, wrap them all up real nice, put in the peanuts and everything, and then packing peanuts. Maybe eat a couple, and then
You know what's kind
ship
of
it
funny
off.
too? I figured this out. I found this out recently. My work actually has training in Chicago.
Training in Chicago.
Yeah, like literally. Apparently, if I can at one point go to Chicago for training, I plan on going. Yuki, where the fuck are you? Where's a place to eat?
Where is food?
Where's a good place to eat?
I had the damn thing. Why did we? Oh, it's over here. I found it. Found it. Got it. Ow! Mother! Ah! Jeez!
Cal, stop hurting yourself.
I just stubbed my
Oh,
pinky
speaking of the
toe
devil.
on my
Talon.
desk. That's not cool, man.
Not cool, bro.
Not cool, brah. Oh, but if we're done with the show today, whatever,
Yes.
I'm gonna end it there with the painting. I'll try to get some more work on it. Like I said, it hasn't been too. I've been working on another project at home, so I haven't had a lot of time to really do. I also bought myself a new wet palette, and I tell you what, this fucking thing is amazing. It definitely uses more paint than my other one. Like it does. Like I got to keep putting more paint in because it just seems to just disappear. But I think this one will be a lot better for wet blending when I eventually start getting into that more, because I need to learn wet blending better. But I really like this palette. It's by Redgrass. I mean, we're not sponsored, but I think it's pretty good. I like it.
If you like it, there's no problem saying, "Hey, these guys make good shit."
Hey, it's a good wet palette. I tried it. I've always had the handy wet palette, and I didn't like the paper for it. It wasn't. This paper's more like the parchment paper, so it's a lot more slick. You could get more run and stuff. The other stuff I used was more like regular ass paper that like you had to wet for so long and kind of soak it and stuff to get it to somewhat of a parchment paper, and it was just a pain in the ass. I wasn't a big fan of it. But it was cheap, and it came with a lot of fucking sheets of paper, and I would have to change the paper almost every other show because they'd just get gunky. This fucking thing, we did what? There's a point we didn't do the show for like 4 weeks, because we were doing Helldiver crazy.
Yeah,
I opened this fucking thing up, it was still perfect.
nice.
I'm like, holy fuck, no mold, no nothing, still wet, the paint was still good. And it was sat for a month. Like, holy shit. So yeah, I definitely recommend the Redgrass wet palette if you're looking for a new wet palette. Oh,
But, gentlemen, curious what we're gonna do next week?
What are we doing next week, Bubble?
wait. Let me guess. I feel my psyker powers coming in.
You're not crying. You don't have psychic powers.
Never mind. I remember you
Say
said
can't-
something, and I was trying to remember what you said, but I can't remember. Helldivers,
Sabbath-
Yark, both?
It's Sabbath's Worlds related.
I'm okay. I remember you saying Sabbath's World. I remember you saying that. Okay. I don't know what that is.
The big crusade.
Oh, it's a crusade thing?
Yeah, the Sabbath's World's Crusade.
Oh,
But
okay.
we're gonna go over one of the biggest adversaries and most dangerous threats the Imperium has ever ran into.
Necron?
Disciplined coronate soldiers.
Oh.
How?
No. Traitor guardsmen. Who are all cord worshippers. But they still have...
Goddamn communists.
Isn't that the, they got a name, don't they?
Yes, the Blood Pact.
Blood Pact, that's what it is. Yeah, it reminds me of Steve.
Some of the most dangerous foes that an Imperial Guardsman can run into.
I almost got the Traitor Guard kill team when that box came out. I thought that they would look pretty cool.
They'd look cool.
I'm like, that'd be pretty cool to have. But then it was sold out and I never got it. I really want the fucking Night Lord kill team. Holy shit.
Night Lords.
Night Lords! I need me some Night Lords. I was honestly thinking about starting a Chaos Space Marine army as a third army. Just to make a Night Lord army. But like, you can't find any of the fucking shit to convert them to Night Lords. And if you do, it's expensive as fuck. So I'm like, you know what? No. I'll wait till I buy my own 3D printer.
We already know what I'm working on at the moment.
Yeah, you're making a bunch of tea drinkers.
I have one tea drinker. Exactly one, and he's still sitting on top, drying.
What if I do this? Yeah! Aye! I made my screen bigger, so it's me now. It's because I'm not really doing anything on the board here. God damn, it's like the fucking sun right here, man. Can't see nothing. Too fucking bright. Another thing that really annoys me is I got this mat here, and it has like the blue and the pink, so I was gonna flip it and every other one and all that stuff. Well, here it turns out I was using a heat gun to try to fix a circuit board, and I heated the mat up, so now there's this bubble in the mat, and it bothers the fuck out of me. I keep pushing on it and everything, and it's just annoying. And now I can't flip the mat the other way anymore because now it picks up off the table.
Shame.
Who we raiding?
Oh, raid time. Raid. Let's see. Who is on? Oh. Sir Davicus is on, but he's playing EVE Online? What?
What little game?
I've never played that. I don't know what that is.
Go visit him. Let's show everyone EVE Online.
All right. Well, we're all going to figure out what EVE Online is. Because we're going to raid us a Sir Davicus.
It's like an MMO space game.
Ah, okay. Well, this has been our show. The Art of Lore show, episode 80, believe it or not. We're on episode 80. Holy shit. But yeah.
We've been doing this for about a year or so.
Almost 2 years. Our affiliate anniversary is in July, I think. It'll be 2 years in July. And we've been doing it like a half a year before that.
We're also like a typical time that me and Kyle were YouTubers and we went absolutely nowhere with it.
Oh yeah, we tried to do the YouTube thing and that was a fucking joke. 10, 15 years ago, we tried doing it. I think our biggest video got like 200 views, and like even the dev from the game we did, like even like contacted us and said, "Hey, yeah, we like your shit. Try doing this to win," and we never played the game again.
Yeah, we never played the game again.
It was cool though. It was pretty nifty. But I can't tell, but I think time is running out. So I'm going to say goodbye, everybody. And don't forget to, follow, sub, join Discord, Dubby, all the fun shit. But other than that, we got 10 seconds to say goodbye. So I hope you all have a good night and hope to see you in the next one.
Good night, everybody.
See y'all.